Clippers. Here's McGarry. And off the
one was able to pick out the pass.
Up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev played a role for them. He dropped 14 points and flashed his range a few times. He's usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him. Even by
he has for himself. Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Smith. No good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
McGarry dishes to Adams. From deep three-point range, the Clippers grab the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
There's Crawford with the three. And that's not going to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. Griffin checked in for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. And then for Oklahoma City, McGarry's checked in for Cantor. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's the Bulldozer in for Roberson. So for Oklahoma City right now, the Bulldozer in a 2-guard. Steven Adams is out there with McGarry. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in at the point guard. Here's Griffin. Connects in the foul line jumper. And the Clippers lead by 19.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game, always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Chris Paul. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Mo Williams.
Clippers with the ball. Redick with it. Tipped away. So it's Los Angeles winning this.
Chris, how does a win like this?
The 2K.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of Chris Paul. He was a powerful offensive weapon tonight. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. Checking out Oklahoma City. They split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first.
It's time for some hoops at the Chesapeake Energy Arena, home of the Thunder here in downtown Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And we're going to... And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. So on the floor for Utah, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Trey Burke is out there with Hood, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hayward kicks to Favors, and Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Gobert, the screen. Hayward goes in. The pass to Gobert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 11 assists and 9 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Hayward against Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Kanter inside, working on Favors. The Bulldozer, solid as a rock from 20 feet away. The Bulldozers got 5 points so far. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds, disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
Screened by Ibaka. Durant with a wide open look. And the Thunder another 3.
And that was a strong pick, ammonia strong by Ibaka.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Quinn Snyder gave me a few moments to catch up with him. And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant, probably the premier scorer in the entire league? He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Hayward. And the shot is good.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
17th in scoring, and he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season. Tireless in his work to be even better this year.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in, and Mack kicks to Favors. Gobert, the screen. Hayward goes in, and it's up from the field here in the first. Burks in the corner. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And Mack kicks to Hayward. Gobert, the screen. Stolen by Westbrook. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.